Welcome back to Shadow Empire. We are on round number 112. Man, is it that far already? And it feels like yesterday that I was losing the game. Okay, let's see what we need to do this turn. We've got real problems with energy. This is why we are not getting so much food, water, and fuel, and rare metals, all that kind of stuff. Now, let's just have a look to see how far we've got down into getting our next level of. Okay, rail's gone up, so we'll start seeing the benefits of that probably the end of next turn, or probably next turn. I think might be the turn after. I forget how I forget exactly how it works now. Solar panels are still being built. We desperately need these up. We're going to immediately upgrade them to get even more energy, and then we're going to have to build some power banks because we need to start storing some of this energy. Power is our most immediate problem. The other thing that I've noticed is that we need to deal with these guys. They're annoying. They're easy to kill, but we just don't, because this is why I use infantry. So often people are like, why do you use infantry all the time? They suck. It's like, no, it's because they don't use fuel. So it's really difficult to kind of deal with these guys when you haven't got any fuel. I've got to take these out this turn. Let's try and get some recon on them. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of them. Look. 60, mind you, we've only got 61 recon. Let's see if we can kill them this turn. I'm going to attack in with these first and get more recon points, and then we'll go in with the tanks, finish the job. Alright, those guys did pretty well, but there's, oh look, there's not many of them. Tanks should finish the job here. 41 to 1. Okay, they surrendered. So that's that job done. That was important because this is becoming a real threat to the integrity of my logistics system, if nothing else. Now, this thing isn't able to take much territory, I don't think. I think I'm going to get the walkers back and try and find a position where they're actually going to be useful. They'll be pretty useful. They're not going to be able to fight against mages, but they're pretty useful in cutting off supply in areas where you don't have a whole lot of supply. Let's get them down here, and I can at least use them to scout up into this area. I think that's probably going to be one of the jobs I'll use them for. Let's have a look at the vidcom. Okay, so yeah, we're getting political bonus points for the time of relative calm. There's another 20 turns left of that. The Military Research Council has researched mines. I've never had this tech before. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if that's deployed straight into your models or whether you need to upgrade a new model with them. That'll be interesting to see. Okay, we've got a retreat card and a defense card. And yeah, some other stuff. So let's have a look at the history. Okay, they pushed us back here. Hit us with some artillery. So that would have been to soften up the... yeah, then they hit us with an airstrike. Now, we've got man-pads, so I think we need to start bringing out some man-pads. Okay, that was a pretty hefty attack they came out with there. They got a lot of troops here now. Defenders stood firm. We both lost 300 troops here. And they pushed us back here as well. Now, they attacked in with Abrams. So they're actually using tanks in the desert. So we need to get more ARPGs up, I think, and increase. I think I want to try and increase the ARPGs. Now, I don't remember if there's a linear tech that helps you increase the power of hollow point weapons. Is it launcher optimization? No, that's missile launchers. That's not the same thing. We've got energy small. No, it's not energy. Conventional gun. No, guns is for artillery and AT. Okay, this is soft target weapons. I'm talking about conventional small arms. I don't know if there's a hollow point increase. I'm not sure there is. Might be armor piercing. This technology improves the lethality of your small arms and guns versus armoured targets. That might be it. So this would be a good one to jump into. Actually, now is a good time to take a quick look to see what the what the Applied Science Council is doing. Here's some advice to those of you who aren't so experienced with this game. I'll give you some advice when it comes to the Applied Science Council. You get diminishing returns because the curve of the amount of bureaucratic points needed in order to increase a point in a linear tech increases kind of exponentially. I think it's an exponential curve. It's something like an exponential curve. What do I mean by that? That means that for those of you who don't know much about maths, it's kind of like this. It's a curve, like, so you initially get very for a small bureaucratic point input, you're going to get quite a lot out of it, and then each turn that's going to reduce by quite a lot. So by the end of the game, in order to get to the very highest level, it's basically very, very hard. I've never ever gotten to 100 points in any one of these techs. You don't even want to try. It's just not, well, maybe you do, maybe there's some reason why you want to, but I wouldn't personally try. So what does this mean to the way that you should manage your Applied Science Council? I'd suggest that you quite frequently check and change what they're researching. So for example, if you want a general boost right across your empire in various things, just set it to 2 or 3 turns for each thing, and then you're going to get quite a lot. You'll probably get like 20-30 points, and then you could then spend another 15 turns getting like another 20. Do you know what I mean? It's really diminishing returns, so check it frequently. What we're going to do here, I think, is we're going to get this guy to switch the research now. So he's actually gone quite far into personal armor optimization. That's going to make our troops way better. I'll show you the next time we get the model design council working. We've also increased small arms optimization. I think armor piercing is going to be a good one. There's a load of stuff that we kind of want to do though. For example, fuel efficiency would be really, really good. So they'll use less fuel, your models will. So that's useful. Vehicle armor optimization can be good. Conventional gun optimization if you're using a lot of anti-tank and artillery. Prospects optimization just makes it so you're more quickly find resources. That could be useful for us. But I think armor piercing optimization is going to be good for us because we are using shape charges. Yeah, saying impacts of bullets and fletchets on hard targets is improved. So this will, for example, this will improve our Gauss rifles and our Gauss machine guns as well. But I'm gonna go for this one now. Military Research Council research objective. Honestly, what I would do here would be either go cluster bombs or polymer armor, generally speaking. However, I ain't got any rare metals, and polymer armor uses tons of rares, so that's out the question. I think heavy guided RPG is probably going to be the way to go. Cluster bombs, how far down in the tech tree is that now? Okay, it's quite far. So it's 1600 bureaucratic points. It's quite a lot. Yeah, so it's the same as heavy guided RPG. I am using the RPGs a lot though, and I think the RPGs are going to be really useful. How do you like cluster bombs though? Let's go with the heavy guided RPG for now. I might change my mind on thinking about it, but let's increase the research priority here up to about 80%. I don't think there's much more to find at the moment. I might even put it up to 90. Let's just try and squeeze everything we can out of the Military Research Council there on their research division. Total Vega, the secretary, his loyalty's a little low still. I remember him being a good leader as well. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. He's got a load of experience, especially in covert ops. Look, he's been doing a lot of covert ops stuff. Did I go for the Secret Service Council yet? I don't think I did I? I do need to get that up soon. Anyway, this guy's talking about national budgets. That's looking about right to me. I am now, by the way, also the Air Force Council, if you're using it like the Applied Science Council, yeah, for example, propeller engine efficiency, look, you probably want to change this now. Propeller engine, that's going to make our propeller engines a little bit better. We're not really going to be using propeller engines that long. I think we're going to switch these guys. Let's just check his priorities first. Yeah, okay. That was a bit of a waste of points, by the way, but I'm not really too worried. Let's go to switch him to... do we go for aerodynamics? Can't go for... jet engine. We can go for jet engines, because jet engines don't use a lot of rares, I don't think. I think it's turbojets that use rares. So we could go straight for jet engines. I think we've got... Have we got turboprop engines yet? Check. Yes, we have. So we can actually make turbo... The problem is with turboprop engines, they also take rares. That's the only problem. Next, we'd probably want to go with aerodynamic design. Let's get some points in aerodynamic design so that we could... Because I remember aircraft being quite difficult to use on this planet. I think it's something to do with... Yeah, the gravity. It'll probably be to do with gravity. There's an Earth comparable atmosphere. Actually, we should be getting decent... I can't remember now. It's gravity and it's also atmosphere. Yeah, I think we should be able to get decent aircraft, actually. This is Krista Oakes, the governor of Minos. She's the leader of the MSC, the Martial Superior Circle. She's come to us with a demand that it's a motion that the commerce profile reaches at least 61 points. That's quite doable. That's only 7 points. And we've got like 20 turns to do it or something. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, they liked that. Now, Prudence Sonovoy, director of the Foreign Affairs Council, has come to us saying that an envoy from Samsaria has explained that there are Syndic terrorists. Now, this is going to be a bit of a problem. You've got a lot of Syndics in our government, and they are not going to like this decision at all. Look, very, very unhappy. The problem is, this is going to upset them if we say no. However, I do want to raise government, so I'm going to say no. We have lost 13 points. Oh no, sorry. 10 points with Samsaria. I'm actually going to try to raise that back up because they're down to 65 now, and I think that 65 points is at a level where they might start trying to change, you know, their relations with us, and I really don't need to be at war with them as well. That would be, you know, kind of catastrophic, and you know, kind of catastrophic is a drastic understatement of, you know, how I feel about that situation, that potential situation. Yeah, let's go to stratagems, and I think we're going to try to raise our relations with them. I think the best way to do it is just give them money, isn't it? Let's just give them 1,000 credits. Really high difficulty, that one.
Understood.
Critical failure. They kept the... Oh, God, that's really, really bad. What a bummer. Okay. Yeah, they're only 55 now. Oh, well. So be it. It's not too drastic. These guys are annoying. I don't know what I can do about them. I think I'm just going to have to blind attack into them until we kill something. But I can't really be having all these... Okay, they have retreated. Right, we've got them now. Okay, they might try and move this way. But let's see if we can keep these guys going. These bikers. Let's get these guys back to Minos, and we're gonna... Let's have a look at them. They're really, really experienced. Look, they got 60 experience points. So we don't want to disband them. Let's just bring those guys back online. Okay. So we've got some really, really high... We've got some seasoned guys and some rookies. Hopefully the seasoned guys can look after the rookies. Okay. What can we do about these? Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get some... get some kills.
Do it now!
Now these things are tough. But we've got very, very high-tech weaponry now. That's really, really impressive that these guys did not lose any troops. I think... Okay, yeah, so they're starting to get quite... Oh no, these guys are green still. These are regulars. That's curious. How have these got 41 experience but they're green, and these have got 39 and they're regulars? I don't know how that works at all. See if we can finish these off.
Do it now!
Okay. No is the answer to that, but we have reduced their morale and readiness quite heavily. I think next turn, move these guys back down this way. Why am I doing that? Because I'm thinking that these guys might try and come down here, you see. Okay. Up here in the north. I kind of want to close this, but I need to do this battle, get this battle out of the way fairly quickly. Let's start closing the trap. What are these guys? These are Modern Infantry Battalion. Yeah, we need to replace the ARPGs that we've lost. Okay, here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try and get these guys to come down further into the desert. We're on Rocky Plain here, which is, or Plains Rocky, as the game likes to call it. This is kind of a bit rough. I think we need to replenish these troops. Let's go with the RPGs first, because those and the machine gunners are probably the most important. Now, are we working with the Minotaurs 6 in general? No, we're mostly going with the Minotaurs 5. In that case, let me just see what we need to replace here. Yeah, we haven't got any troops. We've got no recruits. I don't think we can do much in the way of pushing this turn. They're on fluid defense. These assault guns are going to get wrecked by our medium tanks, but they do have their own. They've got Dragon 2s as well. Yeah, they're high velocity guns and they're quite good against hard. They've got 615 hard defense. But we've got, yeah, really high hit points. Let's put these guys on. Let's see what stratagems we've got. Okay, recon in force. Mechanized forces get plus 20 and minus 40 on defense. Retreat at 20% losses. That could be useful. So we don't lose too many tanks. All out attack. How many troops do we have there? It's just these guys. They've got really high readiness though. If we could push them back into Gwegon here and take this. Okay, they've got nothing here, so that's not going to help us. And they are going to be more difficult to. Well, actually, we're still fighting in Rocky Plain. Okay. This looks like it's a worthwhile stratagem to play, I think.
Order acknowledged.
Let's try going on all-out attack and let's see what we can do. I might try the same with... No. Did that... Yeah, that will reduce their... Did it reduce their readiness? No, it didn't. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to try and get some recon points in first. Let's just attack with some of these troops that aren't so important. Okay. Yeah, we got the recon points we wanted. So, let's go. Okay, let's try this. It's 1-to-1. We're not guaranteed to win this. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, they did it. Okay.
Mission success.
Okay, we got a lot of losses, particularly in infantry, but that was expected because we put them on, you know, a pretty rough. We put them on all-out attack, and that's what happens when you put them on all-out attack. They do die in droves, but there you go. Okay, so now we're going to get some defensive troops moving in too. Right, we want to get these off all-out attack now. We could put them into entrenchment. Or we could put them into defense. Yeah, I think I'll have them on. I think I'll have them on defense because they are going to get counterattacked immediately. They won't have time to put the entrenchments up. The entrenchments are also less valuable in the desert because they only get like 75 or something instead of 50. Okay, creep these guns up. Sorry, wrong button. Y is what I wanted. Yeah, these guys are out of range.
Birds are in the sky.
Okay. Let's just push into these demons.
Do it now. Mission accomplished.
Very, very nice. Okay. Very, very heavy hit on those guys. I think we're kind of seeing the last of these now, I think. And it's, man, I got to tell you, I'm not going to feel bad if I genocide them. Because they've been a real thorn in my side. Okay, here's a curious situation to deal with now. So we have got this. I kind of want to get these guys down this way to try to cut down. Yeah, we've got Brambond here, look. And I want to cut off whatever it is that they start sending down this way, if we can. It's not going to be that easy because it looks like they got a fair amount of territory. Yeah, this is all them as well. This is Dunkelstein. Yes, around here it's getting fuzzy. We don't really know what's going on. I love that, by the way, that you can't quite tell. I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, a few of you notice that these guys seem to be the weaker. They're definitely weaker than Goldstone. Let's get these guys back down this way. Yeah, just don't have enough troops down here to really operate. I might bring these walkers down this way instead, and then start bringing them around here.
Let's go. Mission accomplished.
Okay. Attacking on defense isn't great.
Let's go.
But there we go.
Mission successful.
Okay, we managed to push them back. Okay, let's see if we can... They're going to do one or two things. They're either going to push back very, very hard, or they're going to retreat. Or they will just kind of shore up their line. So that's three things. I think they probably will retreat, having seen that. That's my guess, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to bring these guys... Yeah, are they still within range? Yeah, they are. What is this asset? They've got a recycling centre here. Is it in action? Is it actually active? Yeah, it's got a load of scav points as well. This is going to be hard for me to hold. These guys are probably going to get... They're probably going to get cut off here. But I think that if we can get something down there... Let's get these guys down here, look. If we can try and hold on to that recycling set, that's going to be really, really helpful. Because we're a little bit low on oil and stuff, especially the rares. The rares would be really, really nice to grab. Okay. What are we doing about building stuff? Well, we don't really want to build anything in Neris. That's probably not a great idea. We are building some solar panels up here. Yeah, we finished the rail here and we decided we're building solar here too? No. Let's just go to our construction report. Yeah, we are just building. So we completed the rail station 1 and the solar panel field. I think Minos we probably want to build another. What do we want? Solar panel field would be 5 rounds. We don't have the rares for it. What's our quality of life here like? Okay, it's not great. Yeah, look at this. Our quality of life's really gone down again. Security is the one that's quite low. I think stuff like the VidCom and that would be a good idea. The problem is they all take energy. VidCom station in the hospital. But it's the energy is the issue at the moment, and I don't really want to put any more load on this because we're already bouncing. Yeah, I mean, our assets just aren't getting the amount of energy that they really need, most of them at least. So we kind of need to increase energy assets as a matter of priority. We don't have, unfortunately, we just don't have the solar panels to do it. Sorry, the rares for the solar. I expect they'll be very expensive to buy. Yep, very rare and very expensive. Can sell a bunch of metal,
Aye, sir.
and that's never a bad idea if you've got plenty. Okay. You'll notice that it's been difficult. Like I am spending all of my recruits every single turn just replenishing losses I'm getting. Mildly concerning. I'm still not sure whether what to do with this truck station here. Yeah, it is producing trucks. I think I'm going to keep running it from Neris until, for 1 or 2 turns, until we start seeing the rail station, operational, basically. The other thing that we can do, of course, is we can put a rail. We can actually get a rail station up here and put a railhead somewhere. Maybe we put one here at Hayden. Maybe one down here too. Yeah, it's going to be slightly more metal going this way. Let's get a railhead up here. I don't think it's going to take too long to get up. They're pretty small, easy to build. And then probably we want one. Where are we going to do it? That's expensive in terms of metal. Yeah, prohibitively expensive in terms of metal, actually. Once you start getting into the desert, look, it gets kind of expensive. That said, that is a relatively safe place. Let's get a railhead up here. I'll wait until next turn to do that. We'll get this one up here first. So we are going to get some. We're going to get plenty of logistics, I think, up to the front. And we also are going to start working on this mine. Now, I'm going to start building this, but I'm going to do it slow, just so basically because I don't want the private sector to get it. And it's, obviously it's going to start taking energy, right? And we're a bit low on energy at the moment. So, and I need energy more than I need metal. But starting to get that working would be not a bad idea. It's level 8. There's not actually that much metal left, look. Only 18,000. 18,000, so, or 19,000. Now, we could play that crazy card on it. I kind of don't like that card, though. I feel it's kind of cheating. Feels like, I feel like that's something I might have to have a house rule on. Oh, we got ruins here as well. That's something I'd forgotten about. Now, the other thing about having a mine this far out, by the way, is you get crazy administrative strain. So I think maybe... Yeah, maybe I don't do this. Maybe I don't do that. Because the admin strain from Minos would be kind of bad. Let's see what we've got, actually, in terms of... Yeah, we've only got 3 administrative strains, so it's not terrible. We've also got these ruins here. We've got radioactives as well. 7,000 and 9,000. I think we need another zone. The problem is it's just getting the people to populate it. It's not that easy. Yeah, I'd like to get the radioactives up eventually as well. I think that's going to be something that is probably important. It's going to be 4,000. That's too many industrial points. Let's just leave it for now. We'll come back to that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. We are at the end of round 112. This stuff should stabilize, I think, over the next few turns. Water's not expensive at the moment. We could buy a bunch of water just to be on the safe side.
Aye, aye, sir.
That was only 5,000 credits. The other thing is it also stimulates the trader economy. So if they've got more credits, then they're happier too. Yeah, food's kind of cheap too. I'd sell a bunch of that earlier. I think we're all right with food for now, but at least we've got the water now. Because we've bought the water, we could potentially just drop, mothball our ice mines for a bit. Actually, we've done that on that one. What about this one here? Yeah, this is already on 50%. Money is easy to get hold of. Electricity at the moment is not so easy. So yeah, once we've got more electricity, then we can start increasing the output of our water. But we want to keep it. I want to keep it lean, I think. Yeah, look, this one, they're taking 1,000 a turn. Yeah, I mean, even at 1,000 a turn, look, there's 150 turns of water in this one. So that can go forever, basically. Now that is going to be giving Neris money. So I don't want to privatize that, not unless I need it. It's quite a lot of water. I mean, we got way more up here though, and it's easy to get out as well. That's a crazy amount of water. That's plenty. Okay, I think we're done. Guys, I don't think there's a whole lot more I can do here. Sometimes worth just having a look through your cards to see what you can play. The bureaucratic push is always worth it. Oh, critical success, excellent. 384 bureaucratic points. That's really, really nice. So that's going to help our science efforts, amongst other things. Did I change these guys onto a better posture? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, hopefully next turn we can kill some demons. They might come down and try and rescue them, but we'll see. Yeah, as for the rest of it, let's just try to get some more troops in. I want to try and take this one. These guys are pushing back hard though. Probably should have used these, by the way, while these were able to attack. Yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near close to being able to actually do much with those. What do we got here? It's an agridome. Yeah, the only problem with that thing is we don't have the workers for it. There's another one here too. We've got 2 agridomes. We've just taken off those guys. They're going to be starving, and that's not going to be good for them. I haven't got the... Yeah, the admin strain would be horrific as well, connecting these up. Okay, that's giving us research bonus points. Yeah, anyway, guys, I think we're okay here. This looks okay. I think this bottleneck is about done now. Unless we like have there's a massive push and we have to suddenly send loads of troops and people. So, you know, ammunition, fuel, all that kind of stuff. I'm hoping that we don't get attacked too heavily next turn, and we might be able to build up some more, you know, maybe save for another brigade, because another brigade down here in one of these modern infantry brigades would really help us take on this battle. Let's just send some spies down into... We haven't got any spies in here.
Sir.
I don't know how much it's going to help, but...
Yes, sir.
We'll just see what those guys are about as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the turn here. I'll catch you next time. Take care.